How to change your default video player on Android. Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. I am Bimal from App Guide, and in this guide video I will show you the processes on how you can change the default media player or video players on Android. But before we get started, if you are new to our channel, then make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and without any further ado, let's get started with today's video. So before we get on to this tutorial, I want you to understand what the default app really is. Whenever you buy a stock Android right over here, for example, it will actually set a default main functionality app for all of those settings. For example, if you have a call app, this is basically the default calling app on our Android, and this is the default messaging app. So if you download some of the third-party applications, you can actually use them as well. But as long as this is the default, you will not be able to actually unlock the full functionality of the other app. So in that case, you might want to switch and make your other application your default player. So in this case, in my case, what you can do is right over here you can see my default video player is actually the one which I received on my stock Android. But let's say I have downloaded a VLC media player from my Play Store and I want to set that as my default video player. So in that case, what I will do is I will go ahead and then open up settings. Once you open up settings, you have to look for the option which says app management, applications, or apps, just some kind of options like that depending upon your operating system. I will tap on app management in my case, and you'll find all of these options. What you could do is go ahead and select the second option which says default apps. If in your case you don't have this option, then it could be somewhere on the three dots or somewhere on the menu bar. It could be hidden somewhere, but every Android phone will have an option to actually change the default apps. So go ahead and find the option called default apps and tap on it. As you select default apps, you can see the default apps for all of those functions. For example, for your phone's default app, you can see the native phone app from the stock Android, and for your messages app, for the SMS app, you have the default Google Messages app for our native stock Android device. And if you want to change for the video player, you'll be able to find the video player or media player option somewhere over here. If your phone supports it, you need to simply tap on it and then select another app which you might want to use. For example, if you wanted to change your default SMS app, for example, I will tap on SMS and I will simply select Messenger, for example, right over here, and that Messenger app is actually going to be our default messaging app whenever we try to message or receive messages on our smartphone, and hopefully this will have fixed the issue as well. Now in most cases, you could have the settings from within the app you're trying to download. For example, even within the VLC media player app, if you wanted to make this app your default media player, it would prompt you up with a confirmation to set it as a default media player app. You could go ahead and then simply do that in order to set it as a default video player. This was the way on how you can change default video player on Android. We hope the video was really helpful, and if it did help you, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any more questions, queries, or doubts, simply also make sure to leave them down in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching till the end of this tutorial, and see you soon in our next video.